Thank you, Imam. On the 30th of past month, our mission was illegally intercepted. We were illegally abducted 700 nautical miles away from the shores of Gaza. We have spent the time since then talking to our people, reviewing the work that our colleagues are doing on land, reviewing the work that our colleagues doing with the political pressure to decide what we do next, as we have committed. Yesterday, we had our collective General Assembly with all the participants, with the captains, with the crew, with the working groups, with the steering committee members, privately for several hours, reviewing our options, reviewing what we do. Let's no mistake, the Israeli Authority, the genocidal government of Israel, is a brutal force of violence. They have no respect for human rights. They have no respect for international law. Taking all that in consideration, taking in consideration what has been going on in Palestine for the past years, we have decided to continue. So I am here to officially announce that tomorrow our mission will continue to Gaza.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
54 boats, including 5 boats from our colleagues in the coalition of Freedom Flotilla, with more than 500 brave souls, are going to depart from Marmaris, reaching to the shores of Gaza.
Inshallah. Palestine! Palestine!
Thank you.
Palestine!
During the interrogation, one of the Shabak agents told me that some of the other occupations around the world do not exist because they have managed to kill all the indigenous people. That during this genocide, they have done their best to kill as many Palestinians in Gaza as possible, and they only managed to kill 100,000 Palestinians, and they finished their bombs. Let's make no mistake. What Israel has been doing in the past 3 years, they have been doing in the past 78 years. They are dedicating their time, effort, and energy to eliminate the Palestinian people. We sail one day before a Nakba, not only to commemorate the anniversary of the Nakba, but to act on it. Because celebrating anniversaries do not prevent crimes to happen. Acting does. We sail on this day because Israel intentionally is implementing a slow genocide that is starving the Palestinian people to death in Gaza. Implementing a colonial process in the West Bank that aims to displace the Palestinian people. And we heard a few weeks ago from Dr. Mustafa Barghouti saying very clear that Palestinian struggle continue because Palestinians are tied to their land. Because we are like the olive trees. We do not abandon our land. That's why our struggle still living. That's why Palestine is still there. So we sail because there are people in Palestine who are inspiring us with their resilience, with their resistance for the past 78 years. We are very clear about the risks that we might face as a movement, as participants. We are very clear about the brutality of this genocidal government. We have seen it happening one after the other. And we are clear about our response to that. The risks, the danger, we understand. However, the danger and the risk of inaction is much greater. We are doing this work right now in a moment where silence has been happening for the past 6-7 months in a fake peace process where they killed more than 770 Palestinians, where they have violated the ceasefire agreement more than 2,073 times, where we just heard testimonies about the medical situation. There is no mistake about the needs in Palestine. There is no mistake about the humanitarian situation in Palestine, but it is a political question. And Israel is doing what they are doing because they are being enabled by governments, they are being allowed by European Union, they are being supported by the US. Our decision is to sail. Our decision is to mobilize on land while we have the land convoy. Our decision is to support the collective mobilizations everywhere. More than 500 mobilizations are going to happen collectively by the solidarity organizations around the world for this weekend of Al-Nakba. We will continue mobilizing. We will continue our solidarity side by side with the Palestinian people until their liberation. This is the only commitment that we are able to make. Nobody can define the outcome. We can define the continuity. Solidarity is a permanent act. Thank you.